Alright guys, after 3 long weeks and a couple of videos on vacation, I am officially back. It is great to be behind the camera, guys. It is great to see all of you. And in today's episode, we got another headphone unboxing and first impressions, as I'm going to take a look at the Galaxy Buds Pro. I'm going to unbox them for you, show you what you get in the box, some things I like, and my first impressions based off of using them for roughly about a couple of hours. So I'll give you everything you need to know, and I will let you know what you should expect in the review. All that out of the way, cue that intro. Again, to those of you joining on for the first time, quick disclaimer, I am a tech show host. I run a show called Technoid. I do like to make videos here and there where I review headphones and stuff. So this is like secondary to me, but I am mostly a tech show. I run a show where I talk about the news and rumors of leaks and things in the tech world. So if you enjoy the content, you enjoy what I bring to the table, please consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you do not miss when I upload. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support. Thank you guys for sticking it out. It has been a long 3 weeks. I missed every one of you, and I cannot wait to be producing episodes. We got tons of videos coming, but before we get to that, let's just get through this unboxing. So again, all this stuff that you see here is bought by me. I paid for all of them. I have here in comparisons AirPod Pros, I have Galaxy Bud Plus to compare with the Buds Pro, and also the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 Pros, which I am in production of the review, so it should be out by the beginning of next week or probably the weekend. We'll see where we get there. But focusing on the Buds Pro, these were a pair of headphones I was really excited for. I was looking forward to it. I was really enjoying the potential of what the Buds Pro could bring because I had been a huge fan of the Buds Plus. I got them in Order Blue. I'm a huge fan of what Samsung does with their Galaxy Buds. They are my overall favorite headphones, second behind the Buds, or AirPod Pros, I'm sorry, and also Liberty Air 2 Pros, or Soundcore headphones in general. But this year they aim to do something a little bit different, so we're gonna take a look at it. So first thing when you open the box is you get this mini case, which is taken exactly from the Buds Live. They have the same shape, same miniature, so I really appreciate that because if you take a look at the two of them, that's less room in your pocket that it takes up. So instead of it being a pill case, it's more of a little mini jewelry box, and it's really tiny, so it's not going to take up too much space. And even though it is slightly bulkier than the AirPod Pro cases, it's still very minimal. And obviously looking at the Soundcore variant, it's, you know. But inside of the box, you do get ear tips, which if you look at them closely, they do seem to have a proprietary design, as it has a shape that Samsung seems to be going in a route like Apple does with their ear tips. I don't know why companies do that. Why can't they just keep it simple? But they do have speaker grills to prevent earwax of buildup, which I gotta give them credit because the Galaxy Buds have been really hard to clean. I've made 2 videos on that, which are like my most watched videos. Definitely check those out, by the way. But anyway, taking a look at the headphones themselves, they are a 50-50 bag for me because while I do appreciate there is a lot more technology in these headphones, and I appreciate that they were still able to keep the minimalistic design of the in-ear, they did take away one thing that I truly really enjoyed with all of the Galaxy Buds, and that is the ear tip, wing tip, whatever they call that. Instead, it's built right into the earbud, and while it is noticeable, it is kind of sad that you can't have the addition to add that on, because if somebody doesn't want that, you're gonna have that. But even though it adds an extra layer of protection in your ear, again, it would have been nice that they could have worked that way into the design, but I digress. The design themselves are very similar to kind of like Sennheiser headphones, but again, there's a lot of technology going into these earbuds. You have your touch pads on the center of the headphones where you can touch them, change your media, ANC, ambient sound, which we will discuss in a second. You also have inside of the headphones themselves Bluetooth 5.0. You've got two-way drivers. They have been upgraded from the Buds Plus, which I will discuss also. They got 11mm woofer and a 6.5mm tweeter, so they are stacked together, so you can expect one nice, beautiful, rich sound, which I will discuss. And lastly, they have Qi wireless charging and fast charging. Now, when it comes to ANC and ambient mode, I gotta say, if you like the Buds Live but you were missing out on that ANC, this makes up for it perfectly, because not only does it do a great job of blocking out the noise, I would even argue that it's almost as close to the AirPod Pros Even though I think the AirPod Pros are still the best with ANC in an earbud, and of course a couple of reviews coming later on, I gotta say they're pretty solid. And even compared to the Liberty Air 2 Pros, there are some areas where I like about the ANC, but there are moments where you can still hear the background and it doesn't really block it out as much. And the transparency is very good. I gotta say they improve the transparency. It is much more clear. It's got a lot more pronunciation in vocals and all around you. It does have a hollow feel, but it's actually not that bad, so you could definitely make out your environment. And last thing, the main thing to talk about, the one thing that I think you all know that I'm a huge fan of is the sound quality. When you pop them in your ears and you put them in, the first thing you're gonna be greeted to is good noise isolation, which I think is very key. You're also going to expect that by the ear tips, it will help block out the noise, which adds to the sound quality. But the sound quality itself is excellent. Not only has it been improved because they're using bigger drivers and definitely a new arrangement of these drivers, whereas the Buds Plus, the drivers were stacked on top of each other, where this time around, they are one piece on inside of each other, so you get a nice full sound. And the sound quality is again very similar to the Buds Plus, but they have been majorly improved. The bass is deeper. You can now feel the impact. It's no longer subtle. Even though it's blended in, it has a nice impact. It doesn't distort your mids. Everything is blended naturally. And that's the thing with AKG and why I really love AKG being in charge of the sound quality in that department. Because everything just comes together. It's got enough for your mids, your high end because of that tweeter, and your low end and the treble, everything just comes together nicely. Now again, I will be extensively testing these. This is just a first impressions. This is just my initial reaction. There are a few things that I still have a little bit of trouble with, as for iPhone users, you cannot customize these buds. I don't know why Samsung did that. They don't have it supported in the Galaxy Buds app, and they even note it in the App Store. So the only way for me to really get a full test of these is an Android phone. So I am gonna have to take a little bit of time to use them on an Android phone, as I'm an iPhone user currently. But I will test these out. I will put them through all the tests. I will do microphone tests. I will do noise canceling tests, ear test, everything you wanna know. So write down in the comments, what do you want me to cover with these headphones? And based on my first impressions, they got a lot of promise. They have a good design, they fit in your ear nicely, they look pretty good, and I gotta say, I like the case. There are a few things that I don't like, of course, being the app support for iOS users, and also taking away the ear tips or the wing hooks, whatever they call it. But I am definitely excited to try these out, and I definitely hope you guys could stick around and watch my review when it comes. So that's it for my first unboxing and things. Again, guys, this is a quick video. I'm just really glad to be back. I missed all of you. I cannot wait to be producing more content. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my videos as well. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and peace!